Special speaker, His Grace Harinamamrita Prabhu. Prabhu is very senior Vaishnava of our congregation. He is practicing Krishna consciousness for decades. His dedication to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Parampara is very inspiring. He is supporting our temple in the background a lot. With that, we will welcome Prabhu by loudly chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Over to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Oh, let me put on my glasses so I can see. Hare Krishna, everybody. Today's class is on chapter number 13 and verses number 9. There are 4 verses together. So out of 4, I'm just taking one verse. So that one verse may have some little bit changes, but you have to see accordingly, One more thing. I'm a senior citizen, so you all have to bear with me. I'm being in ISKCON for a long time, and with my age, as I'll read, you'll come to know, even my hands, they shiver. So you all bear with me and support me. So let's start with Jai Radha Madhava. You got the Kirtan? Yeah, I got one. Yes. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Kunja Bihari Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana.
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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, everybody again, all dear Vaishnava devotees. Let me first offer my respectful obeisances to His Grace Satyasar Prabhu and Sri Mataji, Grace Mataji, Jai Subhadra Mataji, for giving me this opportunity to preach the Sunday Bhagavad Gita class. Though I feel myself unqualified in presence of you, many of you who are very learned devotees. But please forgive me and correct me if I make any mistakes due to my ripe, tender age and my over-the-cliff health condition. Recently, you know about one of the senior devotee, what was his name? Krishna Govinda? Radha Krishna, yeah. Yeah, he passed away, he passed away. So, and he was not much older than I am. So, so I don't know whether I'll be here next year or not. But this year I am with you all. Gopal Krishna Maharaj, yes. Yeah. So today's reading is from Bhagavad Gita chapter 13, Nature, the Enjoyer, and the Consciousness, in which Arjuna asks 6 questions, namely about Prakriti, nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, and the field and the knower of the field, and the knowledge and the object of knowledge. To these questions, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, replied in verse number 9, Indriya artheshu vairagyam. Indriya varshetu. Those who have got in a cell phone, you can also read. Indriya vadeshu vairagyam. Anahamkar evacha. Janma mrityu jara vyadi. Dukkham doshanu darshanam. Indrateshu viryagyam. Anahankara evacha. Janma mrityu jara vyadi. Dukkham dosha nudarshanam. Indriyartheshu vairagyam. Anhankara evacha. Janma mrityu jara vyadi. Dukkham dosham anudarsham. Keep.
You can recite.
Prabhu.
He is reading.
इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम अनहंकार एव च जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःख दोषानुदर्शनम.
Varayagyam anayakara evacha
Anahankara evacha.
janma mityu jara vyadhi dukkha darshanu darshanam.
From ladies, from children, juniors.
Okay. Indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshan darshanam.
Second. Oh. Indriyarteshu vairagyam. Indriyarteshu vairagyam. Anahankara evacha. Janma mrityu jara vyadi. Dukkha doshanudarshanam.
Indriyartheshu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshanam. Indriyateshu vairagyam anahankara evacha jama murtir janavati dukkha doshana darshanam.
Anyone else? Okay, then we'll go with sana means. Is he going to say?
No, go ahead.
Sana means word by word meanings. Indriya artheshu. Indriya artheshu. In the matter of the senses. Vairagyam. Renunciation. Ahankara. Being without false egos. Even certainly. Cha. Also. Janma. Of birth. Mrityu. Death. Jara. Old age. Vyadhi. And disease. Dukkha. of the distress, dosha, the fault, anudarshanam, observing. Now you'll see I got a bigger font here because of my age, as I said. Say, I don't use like you all computer or cell phone, but I print it out with a bigger font so I can read and explain it to you. Translation. Self-control, renunciation of the objects of sense gratification, absence of false ego, the perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease, detachment, and philosophical search for the absolute truth, all these I declare to be knowledge. Now, who is declaring this? This Lord Shri Krishna is declaring it to Arjuna. Because Arjuna asked him 6 questions, and so Krishna is answering these questions. Purport. No need to translate everybody. No. Okay. Purport. The process of knowledge is sometimes misunderstood by less intelligent man as being the interaction of the field of activity. But actually, this is the real process of knowledge. If one accepts this process, then the possibility of approaching the absolute exists. The embodied soul is entrapped by the body, and the process of knowledge, as described here, is the means of getting out of it. Getting out of it what? The body. To get out of the body. And self-control means that one should not accept anything which is detrimental to the path of spiritual progress. One should become accustomed to this and reject anything which is against the path of spiritual progress. Are you all able to understand me what I'm saying? Yes or no? Yes, okay. I can't hear from the ladies. Yes, okay. Yeah, please bear with me, huh? Please bear with me. But give me little support. Give me little support. This is real renunciation. The senses are so strong that they are always anxious to have sense gratification. Like I'm having a lozenge in my mouth because otherwise my throat will dry up. So I have got a sense gratification to put a lozenge in my mouth. One should not cater to these demands. Wow, I should not be catering to this demand, which are not necessary. The senses should only be gratified to keep the body fit so that one can discharge his duty in advancing in spiritual life. The most important and uncontrollable sense is the tongue. That's what I'm talking about, my tongue, not your tongue, my tongue. Is the tongue. If one can control the tongue, then there is every possibility of controlling other senses. The function of the tongue is to taste and to vibrate. Therefore, by systematic regulation, the tongue should always be engaged in tasting the remnants of foodstuffs offered to Krishna and chanting Hare Krishna mantra. As far as the eyes are concerned, they should not be allowed to see anything but the beautiful form of Lord Shri Krishna, Radha Rani. That will control the eyes. Similarly, the ears should be engaged in hearing about Krishna, and the nose is smelling the flowers offered to Krishna. Like he was playing the Kirtan, Prabhuji was playing the drum. So that is hearing the sound which vibrates, which gives us the sense of to being in the temple. and to have the feeling to be the part of the temple. This is the process of devotional service. And it is understood here that Bhagavad Gita is simply expounding the science of devotional service. Devotional service is the main and sole objective. Unintelligent commentators of the Bhagavad Gita try to divert the mind of the reader to other subjects. But there is no other subject in Bhagavad Gita than devotional service. That is the only subject of the Bhagavad Gita, devotional service. And we have to learn how to be devotedly serving the Lord Shri Krishna and the senior devotees. False ego means accepting this body as oneself. When one understands that he is not his body and his spirit soul, he comes to the real ego. Ego is there. False ego is condemned, but not real ego. In the Vedic literature, Brad Aranyakya Upanishad 1.4.10, it is said, Aham Brahmasmi. That means, I am Brahman, I am spirit. This I am, the sense of self, also exists in the liberated stage of self-realization. This sense of I am is ego. But when the sense of I am is applied to this false body, then it is false ego. When the sense of self is applied to reality, that is real ego. There are some philosophers who say we should give up our ego, but we cannot give it up or give up our ego, because ego means identity. That is our identity. I am. That is, I am Brahmasmi. One should try to understand the distress of accepting birth, death, old age, and disease. These are descriptions in various Vedic literatures of birth. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the word of the unborn, the child staying in the womb of the mother, is suffering, etc., are all very graphically described. It should be thoroughly understood that birth is distressful. Because we forget how much distress we have suffered within the womb of the mother, we do not like any solution of the repetition of birth and death. Similarly, at the time of death, there are all kinds of sufferings, and they are also mentioned in the authoritative scriptures. And as far as disease are and old age are concerned, everyone get practical experience. I'm going to get the practical experience, but at the time I may not know, because I won't be there. So, no one, sorry for that one. It was my uncalled for comment. No one wants to be diseased, and no one wants to become old, but there is no avoiding these. Unless we have a pessimistic view of this material life, considering the distresses of birth, death, old age, and disease, there is no impetus for our making advancement in spiritual life. As for detachment from children, wife, and home, it is not meant that one should have no feelings for them. They are natural objects of affection. But when they are not favorable to spiritual progress, then one should not be attached to them. The best process of making the best process of making the home pleasant is Krishna consciousness. If one is in full Krishna consciousness, he can make his home very happy because this process of Krishna consciousness is very easy. One need only chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Accept the remnants of foodstuff offered to Krishna, have some discussion on books like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, and engage oneself in deity worship. Lord Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada, all these are deities of the temple. We should, when we come, we bow down and worship them. These four things will make one happy. One should train the members of his family in this way. The family members can sit down morning and evening and chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Go ahead. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If one can mold his family life in this way to develop Krishna consciousness, following these four principles, then there is no need to change from family life to renounced life. But if it is not congenial, not favorable for spiritual advancement, then family life should be abandoned. One must sacrifice everything to realize or serve Krishna, just as Arjuna did. Arjuna did not want to kill his family members, but when he understood that these family members were impediments to his Krishna realization, he accepted the instruction of Krishna and fought and killed them. In all cases, are you all following me? Good, very good. Thank you all. In all cases, one should be detached from the happiness and distress of family life, because in this world, one can never be fully happy or fully miserable. Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chakshur Sanmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Vayavayam Darantisha Vadantikam Vanchakalpataru Vyasacha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Tadam Pavane Bhayo Vaishnave Bhayo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavanda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. A person in the conditioned stage of material existence is in an atmosphere of helplessness. He is totally helpless, totally. The laws of material nature are so strong that none of our material possessions can save us from the cruel hands of death. In today's verse of Bhagavad Gita 13.9, it is stated, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. So, one who is actually advancing must always consider the four principles of miserable life, namely birth, death, old age and disease. One cannot be saved from all these miseries unless he takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. An intelligent person, therefore, does not put his faith in any material possessions, but completely takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Therefore, for the fully surrendered soul, who has no material possessions on which to depend, Lord Sri Krishna Mahaprabhu is the only shelter. Who is the only shelter? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah. He is Krishna himself. Krishna himself. So he don't identify himself as Krishna, as we'll see, but he is Krishna himself. Everyone depends on dharma, religion, artha, economic development, karma, sense gratification, and ultimately moksha, salvation. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, due to his magnanimous character, can give more than salvation. Can give more than salvation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prema Punna Artho Mahan. Love of God is the ultimate benediction of all human beings. Lord Sri Krishna asks us to do something so he can help us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has no condition. No condition. He just gave Krishna Prem. So he is the more magnanimous. Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, therefore first offers his respectable obeisances unto Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before describing his magnanimity in bestowing love of Godhead. We have also class here in Austin. Every day, Sikha Mataji, she and I, we run the class of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it is at from 3 to 3:30, half an hour. Those of you are interested, you can contact Mataji, Prabhuji, or Sikha Mataji. They will enlist you in the course, and you can also join for half an hour this class. And it is very, very interesting. And if you feel it is not interesting, then let us know it is not interesting. We'll make it very interesting for you. Interesting means very spiritual for you. Make it very spiritual. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, the author of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, described the five tattvas. What are tattvas? These are the truths. 5 tattvas, namely Isha tattva, the Supreme Lord, his expansion tattva, his incarnation tattva, his energy tattva, and his devotee tattva. These 5 tattvas incarnate with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and thus the Lord executes his Sankirtana movement with great pleasure. We did Sankirtana earlier before we started the class. So that is the one. He teaches more in depth. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always accompanied by his plenary expansion, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, his incarnation, Sri Advaita Prabhu, his internal potency, Sri Gadadhara Prabhu, and his marginal potency, Sri Vasa Prabhu. He is in the midst of them as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, our obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are complete when we say Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavanda. As preachers of the Krishna consciousness movement, we first offer our obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And by chanting this Pancha Tattva mantra, then we say, what we say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There are 10 offenses in the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but these are not considered in the chanting of the Panchatattva mantra, namely Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadada, Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavanda. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as Mahavidyananda Avatara. Vidyanavatar, the most magnanimous incarnation, for he does not consider the offenses of the fallen souls. Thus, to derive the full benefit of chanting of the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We must first take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, learn the Panchatattva mantra, and then chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That will be very, very effective, very, very effective. So if you are doing at home early in the morning, of course, we meet all together early in the morning at 5 o'clock, and we have got a Japa class, Japa conference class, and we do Japa for 1 hour. So if you are all not interested, please join. Prabhu is a leader of one of the leaders. So that is, you can start your morning with japa. So taking advantage of Sri Chaitanya, this is different. Taking advantage of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many unscrupulous devotees manufacture a Mahamantra of their own. Sometimes they say, Bhaja Nita Gora Radha Sham Hare Krishna Hare Ram, or Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna Hare Ram Shri Radha Govinda. Actually, however, one should chant the names of the full Panchatattva, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda, and then the 16 words Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But these unscrupulous, less intelligent men confuse the entire process. Of course, since they are also devotees, they can express their feelings in that way. But the method prescribed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pure devotees is to first chant the full Panchatattva mantra and then chant the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In the Anubhashya commentary, Sri Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur describes the Panchatattva as follows. The Supreme Energetic, the Personality of Godhead, manifesting in order to enjoy 5 kinds of pastimes, appears as the members of the Panchatattva. Actually, there is no difference between them because they are situated on the absolute platform. But they manifest different spiritual varieties as a challenge to the impersonalist to taste different kinds of spiritual humors, rasas. In the Vedas it is said, Parasya Shaktir Vidai Deva Shrutyate. Meaning is, the varieties of energy of the Supreme Personality Godhead are differently known. From this statement of the Vedas, one can understand that there are internal varieties or humors or taste in the spiritual world. Sri Gauranga, Sri Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Sri Gadadhara, and Srivasa Thakur are all on the same platform, but spiritually distinguishing between them, one should understand that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a form of a devotee. Nityananda Prabhu is in the form of devotee spiritual master. Advaita Prabhu is a form of Bhakta, devotee incarnation. Gadadhara Prabhu is the energy of Bhakta, and Srivasa Thakur is a pure devotee. Thus there are spiritual distinctions between them. But the Bhakta Rupa, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Bhakta Swarupa, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and the Bhakta Avatara, Sri Advaita Prabhu, are described as the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. His immediate manifestation and His plenary expansion, and they belong to the Vishnu category. Although the spiritual and marginal energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are non-different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. They are predominated subjects, whereas Lord Vishnu is the predominator. As such, although they are on the same platform, they have appeared differently in order to facilitate tasting of transcendental mellows. That is for us all. Actually, however, there is no possibility of one being different from the other, for the worshipper and for the worshipable cannot be separated at any stage. On the absolute platform, one cannot be understood without the other. Sri Nityananda Prabhu is the immediate expansion of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as his brother. He is the personified spiritual bliss of Satchit Ananda Vigraha. His body is transcendental and full of ecstasy in devotional service. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is therefore called Bhakta Rupa, the form of a devotee, and Sri Nityananda Prabhu is called Bhakta Swarupa, the expansion of a devotee. Sri Advaita Prabhu, the incarnation of a devotee, is Vishnu Tattva and belongs to the same category. There are also different types of bhaktas or devotees on the platforms of neutrality, servitude, friendship, parenthood, and conjugal love. Devotees like Sri Damodar, Sri Gadadhar, and Sri Ramananda Rai are different energies. This confirms the Vedic Sutra Parasya Shaktir Vividha Suryate. All these bhakta subjects taken together consider Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami gives an description of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by stating that although no one is equal to or greater than him, and he is the reservoir of the spiritual pleasure, he nevertheless appears as the son of Maharaj Nanda and Yashoda Mai. There are different tattvas or truths, including Ishvara Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and Shakti Tattva. Ishvara Tattva refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, who is the supreme living force. In the Katha Upanishad it is said, Nityo Nityanam Chetrasa Chetanam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the supreme eternal and the supreme living force. The living entities are also eternal and are also living forces, but they are very minute in quantity, whereas the Supreme Lord is the supreme living force and the supreme eternal. The supreme eternal never accepts a body of a temporary material nature, whereas the living entities who are part and parcel of Supreme Eternal are prone to do so. Thus, accepting the Vedic mantras, the Supreme Lord is the Supreme Master of innumerable living entities. The Mayavadi philosophers, however, try to equate the minute living entities with the supreme living entity. Because they recognize no distinctions between them, their philosophy is called Advaita Veda or monism. Factually, however, there is a distinction. This verse is specially meant to impart to the Mayavadi philosophers the understanding that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the Supreme Controller. The Supreme Controller, the Personality of Godhead, is Krishna himself, but as a transcendental pastimes, he has accepted the form of a devotee, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Are you able to hear me? Or I'm just talking to myself? No. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, comes to this planet exactly like a human being, some rascals consider him to be one of the ordinary humans. One who thinks in that mistaken way is described as mudda or foolish. Therefore, one should not foolishly consider Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be an ordinary human being. He is accepted the ecstasy of a devotee, but he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. Since the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there have been many imitation incarnations of Krishna who can understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, who cannot understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself and do not ordinarily and not an ordinary human being. Less intelligent men create their own gods by advertising human beings as God. This is their mistake. Therefore, the word Tantra Shuddha Keval Kalevaram warns us that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body is not material but pure spiritual. One should not therefore accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as an ordinary devotee, although he has assumed the form of a devotee. Yet one must certainly know that although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because he accepted the ecstasy of a devotee, one should not misunderstand his pastimes and place him in exactly the same position as Krishna. It is for this reason only that when Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was addressed as Krishna or Vishnu, he blocked his ears. He did not want to hear that he himself is Krishna. So he blocked his ears. Not wanting to hear himself addressed as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is a class of devotees called Gauranga Nagari. There are a class of people, Gauranga Nagari, who stage plays, means dramas, of Krishna's pastimes using Viragya or form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is a mistake that is technically called Rasa Bhashya. While Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is trying to enjoy as a devotee, one should not disturb him by addressing him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure, he has a special intention to taste himself by accepting the form of a devotee. It is to be concluded that although Lord Chaitanya is present in the form of a devotee, he is Krishna himself. Therefore, Vaishnavas sing Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. That means Radha and Krishna combined together are Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And as Shri Swarupa Damodar Goswami has said, Chaitanya Khayam Prakatam Adhuhulna Tad Dhyam Chekam Aptam. Meaning, Radha and Krishna assume oneness in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I hope I did not put you all to sleep. And hope you are all awake. And is Prabhuji, do we have got some time? Okay. Then in that case, I would like to see, we all can sing together because I got 3 copies. 3 copies I got. Huh? You can distribute. Distribute. Only 3 copies. Those who want, because this bhajan everybody knows. Huh? So those who don't know, they can sing. The name of the bhajan is Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More. It's a very, very famous bhajan. So we will sing this one all together. Huh? And then with every sentence, we will let everybody say the translation also. So, you have got Kirtan? Okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Tum bin ke dayalu jagat sansare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Tum bin ke dayalu jagat sansare.
My dear Lord Chaitanya, please be merciful to me, because who can be more merciful than your Lordship within these 3 words?
Okay. Second stanza. Patita Pavan Hetu Tava Avatara Mosam Patita Prabhu Napai Ara. 2 seconds.
Your incarnation is just to reclaim the conditional fallen souls, but I assure you that you will not find a greater fallen soul than me. Therefore, my claim is first.
Very good. Number 3. Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Karo Kanatoro Abhimbaro Dukhi.
My dear Lord Nityananda, you are always joyful in spiritual bliss. Since you always appear very happy, I have come to you because I am the most unhappy. If you kindly put your glance over me, then I may also become happy.
Now this bhajan, in all the ISKCON temples, they sing in the morning. They sing in the morning as one of the prayers. So, stanza 4. Daya karo Sitapati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Pada Pai Chaitanya Nitai.
My dear Advaita Prabhu, husband of Sita, You are so kind. Please be merciful to me. If you are kind to me, naturally Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda will also be kind to me.
Number 5, verse number 5. Ha ha sarupa sanatana rupa raghunatha bhatta yuga srinivasa prabhu dokanaatha. You want to read translation? Read. No, read.
O Swarupa Damodara,
okay.
Personal Secretary of Lord Chaitanya, O Six Goswamis, O Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, O Lokanatha Goswami, my beloved spiritual master. Narottama Dasa also prays for your mercy.
Okay. So I think so they said we missed the stanza number 5. So we'll read that one again. Ha ha sarupa sanatana.
That's the 6th one.
Prabhuji, yours is correct, but in KK songs, there's an extra stanza that most people don't sing.
Oh, I see.
So we were talking about it.
Okay.
But yours,
Okay. Daya karo Shri Acharya Prabhu Shri Nivasa Ramachandra Sangamagi Narottama Dasa. Who is there? Who want to read? Yes, go ahead. Last one.
Seven. How to say it? You read it.
This one you have to read. O Shri Nivasa Acharya. O
Srinivasa Acharya, successor to the 6 Goswamis. Please be merciful to me. Narottama.
Hare Krishna.
Narottama Dasa always desires the company of Ramachandra Chakravati.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much, everybody, and please forgive me if I've made any mistakes. So forgive me. If you got any comments or question or anything, you can ask me. But I don't know how much is the time left. 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Or we can sing Hare Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Any questions online?
And devotees, please raise your hand if you have any questions or comments, or you want to share any of your reflections.
Okay, looks like everybody has understood. That tells me that you all were not sleeping. You were listening to me, even though with my broken sentences, you understood it. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna to you all. Please also bless me so that I can be here next year also with you all. Hare Krishna. I do not necessarily next year. If Mataji can give me another opportunity, I would be there. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
That's a wonderful
Dandavat
class.
pranam to you all.
Give a big round of applause. Thank you, Prabhu.
I did not do that good. I did not do that good.
Okay, Prabhu. Yeah. We're moving on to the next part of our program is Arati. Please raise at your places. Nirmala Mataji doing Pujari service. Sanjana is doing Arati Kirtan. You are doing good, Prabhu. did good. It's wonderful. Yeah. Explained nicely.
It's slow. I thought I may run out of time.
Beautiful classroom.
Hearing from you is a
Hare Krishna. Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine
Bhakti
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva.
Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva.
Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam.
Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam.
Jaya Radha Nila Madhav, Radha Nila Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha Nila Madhav, Radha Nila Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha Kala Chanji, Radha Kala Chanji, Radhe.
Jaya Radha Kala Chanji, Radha Kala Chanji, Radhe.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai.
जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय
निताय गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि हरि बोल
हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल. Everybody please bow down to the deities. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय. श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय. श्री मायापुरी धाम की जय. श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय. गंगामयी यमुनामयी की जय. भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय. बृहद मृदंगा की जय. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya. La la dadaine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shilatanka nakalaye
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Yakto Yakto Yamitato Narsimha
Yeto Yeto Yamitato Narasimho
Bahe Narsimha Rinaye Narsimha
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Narasimha Marin Sharanam Prapanye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Tava Kara Kamalavane Naka Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Vringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमल
कर कमलवरे नाका मधुत शृंगा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश जय जगदीश जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश जय जगदीश जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह दे जय नरसिंह दे जय नरसिंह दे जय नरसिंह दे जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल श्री भक्ति विघ्न विनाश श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। Hare Krishna devotees, thank you all for attending